you know, guys even here, he's kind of, you know, trying to hold you down to do what Khabib does. And see how he just kind of pivots? Look, he kind of throws me off. And now if I try to grab his ankle, he's ready to go. He grabs that wrist, 2-on-1, falls over, or I fall over, and boom. Nice. You're on top. And if I'm a beast of balance right here, you know, he goes here, I go to his ankle, he just comes up. See that? And I don't know if you can see. I'm sure you can see. I can't hold this dude. This guy's a rock. Teach Me Grappling. We're gonna open this one with some of our little superstars. You guys gonna do something?
I can't do it. Jake can though.
Can't even get it to one. Can't even get
Come on, can you?
I can't make it.
Can tall guy? Can you go get that thing? What do you got, Jake?
All you.
Come on, man. Come on. What do you got? Let's see if this guy's got muscles. Sophomore in high school.
All the way down. All the way down.
How do you go?
Yeah.
He came up.
Is he gonna make it, folks?
Maybe. Two more pegs, dude. You got it.
Okay, guys. Just because of that, you have to peg the thumbs up button. Make sure you guys give us a like. Just because you gotta peg the thumbs up button because Jake right here showed some cool pegboard stuff. All right, guys, I want to introduce you guys to Anton. Last name Kalista.
That works. Kalista. I don't care.
He goes with the American pronunciation Kalista. I would say Kalista.
Kalista.
Is that right?
Oh, it works. That's how I say it overseas.
He's from Mother Russia, but he speaks really good English, so he must have been here since.
Well, I was 8. Yeah.
8 years old.
My mom's an English teacher. That helps.
That helps. So guys, check it out. Give him a very, very brief senior level wrestler.
Minnesota Storm. I'm a Greco guy, so I've trained at the OTC here, overseas. I wrestle for the Minnesota Storm internationally. I'm from Minnesota, high school, college. I've been involved with the grappling, that kind of stuff since 6th grade, wrestling as well. I've coached for Compound, I've coached private school, Holy Innocents in Georgia. I just love everything grappling, MMA. I just love to be involved, so all right,
guys. So he's now lives around here in town, so it's great. He came in, paid us a visit, and now he's helping us coach some of our youth wrestlers and our high schoolers. So I want him to show you guys, I'm bringing him here to you, so he could bring in some of his technique that he has up inside the noggin there. He's got some good skills. I learned some cool stuff today. Whatever you want, Coach.
Yeah, let's just go to the bottom and go with our getting our opponent's hand off of our ankle. So this is more of a wrestling thing, but it can be used in grappling as well. You know, that ankle control. We're going to start from here because it's a very common position. All grappling, wrestling, all that stuff, and we're going to work from a tight waist and ankle control right here. So my opponent here is either going to try to drive me forward, put me to the side, basically get me off balance. And a lot of times, you know, we get a noodle of fish, right? It's a little easier to get his hand off here or just lift it up here, but every now and then you'll get that hammer on top that you can't shake this arm off, whatever you do, right? Even 2 hands on it, you can't get it off. Right, this guy's good on top, so what we're gonna do, we're gonna use our whole body weight, take both my hands, one on the outside, other on the inside, and I'm gonna lean my ankle, my hips, my whole body, and pin his wrist under my ankle right here. Oh, right, it doesn't feel good. As you can see, Coach is on his hip right now. From here, a finish is really easy. If he's still holding on, I'm gonna kick.
Oh man.
All right.
Guys, I gotta interrupt. I'm so pumped. I'm so pumped. Guys, I just learned this today from this man, and I'm already like so excited. This may not help all your jiu-jitsu stuff because, you know, a lot of times they're jumping on the backs and stuff, but as far as wrestling goes, sport wrestling, this is killer stuff. People don't know this is coming, and I can't wait to like use this. keep going, Coach. Sorry to interrupt.
All right, no.
I just wanted you guys to know how enthusiastic I am about learning this. So
yeah, so that's our best case scenario, right? We block it, we put them all the way under hip to where it's just easy to turn in to our opponent. A lot of times what's gonna happen, and I'll try to take it easy, I'm a little big right now.
But like, you know what I figured out?
What?
Is sometimes when the guy grabs real tight, he may stick his leg up before I fall. Like if my knee is down and he shifts his weight, there's no way for me, go ahead, start to do it. There's no way for me to stop from falling. But what happens is, I figured this out earlier when we were practicing it. If I'm quick to stick my leg up, I now won't fall. You see that? Because I got base with my foot. Now go ahead, Coach.
Now I can still take here, get my hip heist, and I'm gone.
And he's still gone.
Still gone. Last option here too, if he's got, maybe he puts his leg up right there. And this is really more of a wrestling thing here. I'm leaning, he puts his leg up, he starts pressuring in. Hip heist from the stand-up. Right?
It's beautiful, simple stuff.
Really easy. We're not trying to overcomplicate it anything. It is wrestling at the end of the day. We're just trying to beat someone else up. Right? So again, we're going now. He's a little tougher. He's going to end up putting his leg up. We lean. Maybe we get a stand. Hip heist out. And that's with pressure forward. If we don't get the pressure forward, we just hip heist right on the mat. Anything else you want to?
Yeah, like I'm pushing. I'm sure from their point of view, we probably have a lot of viewers that don't have the wrestling skills built up, the muscle memory that is required to execute a beautiful hip heist like that. So maybe we'll talk a little bit about that. But guys, if you notice, it looks kind of like he's just floating, and he just flips right over like a cat. You know, they always say a cat always lands on its feet. If you notice, he's like a cat right here. He's got my hand, and then if I'm putting pressure, he just rotates and flips over, and I can't chase after him. It's so hard. This is a wrestling drill that we teach youth. Doesn't matter if you're 5 years old, all the way up through college.
Great stuff.
Guys are learning hip heist. So let's do a basic hip heist drill. Like you guys are here, like we do this all the time. We'll hit a sit out or go to a crab walk, maybe walk a little bit. Very common drill. And then when you guys are here, you're gonna kind of flip your legs over. As you guys flip your legs over, you're gonna rotate your hips back here, and then you're out of there. And then explosively, it'll be, right there, and then you guys can pop back up. What else can we say about that on the hip heist?
I mean, really the biggest thing about our hip heist, guys, is, I know we were talking about floating. I'm trying to cover distance, but I'm also trying to rotate as fast as I can, because I got to get my hips away from my opponent. So when I practice this, if I'm going to go to my right, I put my right foot out. It's like a lead leg. Here, rotate, and then I start getting up. I don't want to be on the mat. I've already sprawled out. I like to circle up. You can stand up if you want too, right? Because you're getting good hip separation. This front leg right here is pulling me away from my opponent. That's how I get all that space. If I just come here, try to rotate, it's kind of difficult, right? I'm rotating in the same space. I can't get that quick rotation and the separation. Now I stick my leg out. That's the way I'm going. Now I get some space, and we can start to circle up in a wrestling stance, grappling stance, wherever you guys want to go from there.
Yeah.
Cool, I got you here.
Okay, I got one more thing to add.
Wall?
The wall.
Wall.
Guys, when you guys hit on the wall, you guys all have walls where you train. You can use the wall as your opponent. That way, like, we're doing it out on the mat with your hands. Sometimes you'll feel without pressure. Remember how Coach Anton said, like, when I put pressure against him, then that kind of allows him to kind of hit that hip heist. You guys can do that and get your distance from the wall, and then just slide right back in there and hit it again. That way you don't have to put your hands on the mat. You guys could be fighting hands, wrestling wise, arch up, and then now that explosiveness that you talked about, rotation. As you guys rotate, I don't want to stay right where I am like this. I want to get some distance, so that if you guys get distance, you're going to be far away from your opponent. Your opponent won't be able to run right behind you. A bad hip heist, right, Coach? Like, say he does a bad one. He starts to walk out, and then look what happens. He rotates, but I just rotate right behind him. But when he hits really good separation, the hip separation, look at how far away he is. I mean, it would take me, way too long.
Stand up real slow.
Yeah, yeah, and he still got clear. So here we go. Let's recap. He's down. I'm gonna grab his ankle. Again, this is more like wrestling position, but this could happen, guys. If you guys are in you guys that train MMA guys are taught not to always grapple on the floor. You want to stand up. And if you have a guy, let's say he's in the classic, at first your knees are down. You know, guys even here, he's kind of, you know, trying to hold you down to do what Khabib does. And see how he just kind of pivots? Look, he kind of throws me off. And now if I try to grab his ankle, he's ready to go. He grabs that wrist, 2-on-1, falls over, or I fall over, and boom, nice, you're on top. And if I'm a beast of balance right here, you know, he goes here, I go to his ankle, he just comes up. See that? And I don't know if you can see, I'm sure you can see, I can't hold this dude. This guy's a rock. I'm
a little larger too.
Yeah, this guy, look at the size of this man. All right, guys, last words?
No, hip heist, dude, any sport, anything with grappling, MMA, that hip heist drill, it's perfect. You really learn how to use your hips, the rotation, how far can you get away from your opponent, how fast can you rotate your hips.
Yeah.
That's a skill through any grappling sport.
It transcends all the grappling arts.
Absolutely.
Totally. All right, guys, Teach Me Grappling. If you like this, please hit the thumbs up button. Give us that. That way YouTube will kind of spread this video out there a little bit more than usual. Maybe we can get more views and grow this channel even further. Thank you guys so much. Click the link down below at Patreon, PayPal. Contribute to this channel if you haven't already. We have lots of contributors, and I really appreciate you guys. That's why we bring you this content from these great coaches like Anton Kalista. All right, thank you guys. We'll see you next time. I'm gonna go ahead. I'm gonna show off right here. Hey, let's see what Jake has. No legs! No legs!
I like the cheat.
'41, baby!
Real man strength.
I'm not very big.